Hello friends, my name is Ashok Jala. In this session, we have to learn cross-page posting in ASP.NET. So first we understand what is a cross-page posting. Cross-page posting means you can print first web form data to another web form page. So in post-page crossing, you can submit your data in first page and print into the next page. So that is known as cross-page posting. So let us understand this concept through the practical so you can better very well. So I share my laptop screen and here Microsoft Visual Studio Express 2012 web edition is already open. Basic demo website folder is open and we take new file in file menu. Here C# is selected, web form files, and here give the name of file like cross_page. Okay, and just press add button. So we have to not consume to our time in design part. So my previous video lecture we have to develop one student data. So here student info is there and just I copy the first two field of student roll number and name in cross page posting to our this demo. So here is a panel is a container control, table tag is there. So we first here close the table tag and then close the panel control because we have to copy this code in previous demo lecture. Okay, so I think design looking better. Okay, now our first step is start. In cross-page posting, we take one button to this page cross_page. So here I taking the third row because in this demo we give how perfect our designing in ASP.NET. If you not watch that video lecture, so first search in YouTube design in web page in ASP.NET so you can understand better for designing. Okay, yes, here you have to take one button ID prefix bt submit run server side and text is a sub. So our goal is to print this data to another web page. So we take the another page for that purpose. In file menu, take new file and here give the name of file like show stud information info, show stud info and just press add button. In this design part, we just take one label to display our student data, roll number and name. So here LL answer net server side and text is just we have to provide output. You can also blank the text or not provide the or take the text attributes in this design. So here two file is there cross page under .aspx and show stud info.aspx. First page file or first step to take this page to assign to the second page. So in button, all three buttons in ASP.NET, there are submission of your form data. There are three button is working. First is a button, then link button and image button. So here we have just use button. Post back property is there. Here just equal and here one list is appear. Your show stud file is here. If you more than this file, then you can just pick up the URL and all this website folder, all web page is open and we take or choice here show stud info to our second file. So that is the assign here. So that two file is linking to each other. Here that is the till sign, and that is the current working directory to access. That is the sign indication current working website folder. So here our basic demo website folder is accessing to current working folder. Okay, so this first file designing and our goal is completely, and here we have to give the call span because this row only one table, one row, one cell data, one button is there. So we have to just movement and give in the center as a here, left here, provide the center. Okay. So looking for better. Now our goal is complete. We have to just click in runtime that page is open second, and that file we have to provide here because there is a to file or code behind file of second web page. So our to info. So we have to first open the show stud info code behind file. Okay, so this file, and in page load event we have to provide the coding, like we have to start here coding. First provide one if condition previous page previous page, that is the class. Okay, you can see that is the class inherit from the page class, page dot previous page in the tooltip, and return also the page class. So get the page that transform control to the current page. So we have to passing the first page to this page control. Here we apply not equal to null. So our first page, if not any null, then this information is print first page to second page. So here we use in first page just two text box control. All control tag in the ASP also as a work as a class. So here we take text box reference T1 and T2 because in first page there is a two text box field of information like roll number and name. These two information we taking the second page. So just we have to provide T1 and T2 as a reference, and T1 equal to previous page, that is the class dot find control is method is there, find control, and that return the control class type. So here this method we have to in double quote provide the ID of first page ID, like we have to take the roll number of student to second page, so that ID is a txtrn. So here we in this file coding we have to provide txtrno. Okay, but one error is there, we check here cannot implicit convert type system.web.ui control to system.web control text box, because find control method return the control class and we assign the T1 reference, so that is not identify which control is there. So here we just provide which control we have to use, and that time is that type we have to type casting also use. So here T1 is a text box reference of text box class, so we have to just typecasting in text box. Okay, also same way just I have to copy and paste. Here we taking the second field same way T2, and here ID of the second first page ID, like here first page second field ID is txtnm, and this ID we supply the here. So here give the txtnm. Okay, so this coding is a apply, and now this after this printing of the same we have to provide in the single page file, like single web page you have to print the student roll number and submit button, click that page, print that same coding here we have to apply, like LBL text here only one label is there, and provide the heading roll number plus tx t1 is there because we have to assign the t1 as a roll number text box. Okay, so t1 dot text, that value is a printing, and one provide the br tag to taking name in the next line. So name field assigned is a t2 reference of text box class. So t2 dot text and just semicolon. So our goal is successfully. Let us check in this concept. We run the first page. So that name is a cross page. You cannot run the second page. Okay. So you just run the first page file because in this file there is coding is there. In second page file we have to just apply the coding. In design part just only one label. So here we have to print. So let us check our logic work or not, or this concept is perfect. You have to understand through the practical. Okay. So first check the URL here. Cross underscore page dot asp x is a running, and we have to supply here roll number and name, and just press submit button, and here our goal is successfully show student stu info aspx file is a passing this data. So we can also see the radio button control how to pass to one page to another page. So that coding I have applied, but first we have to take that design in our previous video lecture. So here in my student info, and the third field is a gender in this example. So just I copy the third row, how to pass the radio button value to one page to another page. So first we have to go in first page design part, and here second row I apply the third row for roll number, gender, because there are three fields: roll number, name, and gender. So gender field is apply the radio button. So in this example, we just here you have to check, but before we have to take the button control, this row apply. So designing is perfect. So just I cut and paste before the button control. So look our design. Okay, so that is look is better. So we have to also pass same way all control, like in we have to pass here text box. You can pass radio button, drop down list, or any ASP.NET control one page to another page. That value is passing through the cross page posting. So here also I summarize or repeat the step and also implement the how to pass radio button field value. So here postback URL properties there, all three buttons, button, image button, and link button. Here provide the second web page file name, just equal sign, and there list out. You pick up that file, and in second file you can provide the coding. In this file, just only in design part, only label is there. There is no any other control, and here we have to apply the coding. So let us first take radio button. So here we have to take the reference of radio button class R1 and R2. So there are two radio buttons. So we have to also take here two radio button, and same way previous page dot find you, that is the method, and double quote we first check in the id of that control. That is very important. You have to supply the not id perfectly in first page to second page. There is not value in display. So here rbm and rbf, radio button male and radio button female. In this first page you pass to the second page. So we have to supply that ID RBM. You cannot mistake for ID. And also here same error is there, typecasting. So here also we have to typecasting in the radio button. Which control reference is there? This type you have to provide here that class. So that typecasting problem is solved. So here just copy first radio button to taking the second radio button value, and here ID is changed RBF, and provide the if condition RB1 dot check. If that value is checked, then we can take here one string variable to taking that value as 1. Okay, and just provide the blank assigned to the double quote to blank value, and s1 equal to r1 dot tax. Okay, and in else part, if check property return the bool value, so we have to provide just in if condition. If block is false, then we provide the s2r2, that is the female value, and that tax. So we have to supply this third field combination of plus sign, provide the first BR tag, and here provide the gender, and plus we have to supply S1 because that is the holding of our radio button value. So let us check. We not run this page, that is the second page. We have to run the first page. In cross page posting, you have to alert, not run the second page file. You can run always on the first page file. So here our first page file name is a cross underscore page.aspx, and second file name is a show stood info. So that is second page file. Okay, let us check our third field is passing to the second page or not. So here we have to supply our sample data and just submit. Here you have to first check URL cross underscore page.asp, that is the name of our first page, and just press submit button. Show stood info aspx is running. We can just go back and check our value is changed. Okay, but here we have to not provide the group name in radio button. So first we have to change the group name property in the radio button. So here group name is there. Whenever you take the single radio button, that time you definitely provide the group name property. So that property provide or single radio button, because radio button known as a optional button. Okay, so here we have to save Control S and run the first page. Okay, supply the value. Okay, and let us check submit. Okay, go back and we just check the different value, and here female, yes, our radio button is successfully worked. And here we have to take the Krishna name as a female, and just yes, here also change. So show stu.info. Okay, so here we have to first check which file is which type of coding. So first our cross underscore page.sp design file is there. We have to check, just I close this toolbox. Okay, so that is our designing in first page. Let us also check that code behind file cross page and cross underscore page, and that is the coding. So in you have to observe here in first file there is no any coding. Okay, so in design part source code, you observe or summarize here, we have to just provide the post back URL property. Okay, to button. You can take the link button or image button also. All three button, this property is there, post back URL. Cross page posting is a very important concept in ASP.NET. So I think here is sufficient first file. Okay, there is no coding. Okay, if this file is single, then we have to apply coding doing button click event. Okay, so same coding we have to apply in the second page, but here you have to show in second file there is only one label. In that source code we have not assigned any another control, just take the label to display our first page data, and that is code behind file. We have to apply the all coding. We observe or analysis, this coding is only appear to new for you in first page. We have to take like this type of coding only. Okay, so this coding is new for the cross page posting to taking the first page data to the second page. So you can understand very well. So here I complete my session. What is a cross page posting in ASP.NET with C#? You can subscribe my channel Ashok C. Jhala and press the bell icon. Never miss any update. Hare Krishna and thanks for watching.